So since I've actually decided now that I want to kind of convert only the address IDs and not the actual addresses, I'm going into my converter again, the customer converter, and I'm going to take the convert from a business object to an entity. And in here, what I want to do is I want to here say, instead of getting the addresses, I want to use the address IDs for the conversion now, if there are any. And that means that I pretty much have the address IDs right here, and that's just now actually an A, because it's an AID. It's only an int value, so let me just call it AID like this. AID, there we go. So now this is actually just an ID and not the actual address itself. There we go. So now we kind of convert everything so that we're only using the address IDs as int values, and I think that's pretty awesome. Let's see it running. So what does this mean? Well, it means that hopefully now I can actually go in and create a customer, a new one. Let's just try and do that with the IDs, and now it'll actually be saved in the database. So let's try and do it. Let's try and do a post here, go into the body, and here's a customer with an ID of 3. Let's just put in 1 instead right here. And let's just remove the ID from here because I'm creating a new guy, so I don't want that there. Let's call this guy Billy instead of Lars. Billy, there we go. And putting in the address ID of 1, and now the converter should take care of all of it for me. So if I do a send here, I should actually get back a real customer with the address ID of 1. There we go. Let's try and actually get all customers again, just to see that Billy actually shows up here. So I'll do a send with a full customer set, and there Billy is, and he has the address ID of 1. Yeehaw! Create is working. Also with the controller and everything, all the way down to the entities, all the way down to the database, we can now create new guys. So now we can create, but what about the get? Let's try and get a single person right here doing the 1, and there we go. Now we have Lars. Let's try and get Billy on his own, and notice we're actually not getting anything back from the get function, so let's fix that in the next lesson.